How's it going? It's Lee here from Walking Derbyshire, and today we're doing another walk. We've also got Laura with us and the dogs. They're coming along for the ride as well. So this walk is going to be fantastic. It's one of my favourite areas. I know I always say that on walks, but this is genuinely one of my favourite areas. So we've just left the village of Calver and we're going to head up here past Hassop Common on the way to High Rake Quarry, and then circle back round close to the Calver Peak, which is just over the hill here. It's going to be about 7 or 8 miles, but there is so much to explore up here. It's a real special place. Lots of industrial relics, but some of the best views in the peaks as well. So we've literally only come 100 metres up, but look at the views opening out already. Right in the distance there, you've got Higgator, to the left, Stanage Edge, Kerber Gap, Kerber Edge turning to Frogger Edge over there, Baslow Edge, and the beautiful village of Calver. So what's fascinating about this hillside is it's littered with minerals, and there was a lot of lead mining back in the day. There's a big lead vein cutting up the hillside here, and you can see some of the hillocks remaining, and that goes all the way up. But right from High Rake Quarry all the way down, Great Longstone, all the way down to about this point here, there was mines. So we're just entering Northcliffe Plantation, and I find this place fascinating really, because over here there are 2 slits in the land, open narrow cuts that they used to dig lead out of, and that goes back to the 1500s. I think it was William Humphrey who owned this bit of the land and dug out the lead. This was probably dug out at the time William Shakespeare was writing his novels, his plays. You think about that. Now we'll go and have a look at this one over here. I mean, it does run all the way along here. It's very deep. I think this side's a bit not as deep, it's about 25 metres, but up the end there it goes as deep as 50 metres down, so you don't want to be falling down that. But we'll go and have a look. So we've just come through that Northcliffe Plantation, had a look at that Catsall Rake, and now we're on a track. Oh, this is just going to lead all the way up the hillside. On the left you've got Hassop Road and a big quarry that's no longer in use on the left here, and then there's another one in front of that which is still active. But great views. As I said at the beginning of the walk, I think this is one of the best walks for views in the peaks. At the top it's pretty much 360-degree views, but yeah, if we just look over there towards Bakewell, there's a little quarry here, very popular with climbers these days. I think this is sort of part of that big massive rake that goes all the way up the hillside here. There's a lot of open cast workings which we're going to loop back down towards the end of the walk. See some carabiners on the side there, where this is the wall that you normally get the climbers on. was interesting coming through that North Cliff plantation, because a lot of the trees pretty much lost the leaves now. We're at the beginning of September, but autumn has definitely come sooner this year than what it normally does. I think I was reading it's the lack of rain has put the trees under stress, so they're shutting down early for winter to try and conserve energy. Mine shaft. There's a few scattered along here. I think there's another one there, another one over there. It's a Hassop Common, which is just in front of me here down the hillside. There's quite a lot of mining activity. And there was two major mines. There was Harry Becker mine and Brightside mine, and they sprawl all the way along the hillside here, and you can go down and have an explore around those old mines. You know, behind these bushes and small trees, it's actually a double dyke. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, but yeah, it's got a lot of historical value. You would not know that's there. Well, you can see it through the bushes, but yeah, amazing. You wonder how far that went back in the day. Yeah, similar to Officer's Dyke, exactly. When we did that, when we were down in Tinton, weren't we?
Yeah, Tinton.
We did a section of Officer's Dyke, but yeah, we've got our own dykes here in Derbyshire. No need to head down to Wales. This is interesting, isn't it? Little grave. I don't know what this was for, whether it was a relic for the miners. The last few times I've been up here, there has been flowers in it. A little bottle of water to keep them alive. So Laura's continuing down the main track, but there is something interesting up here. Well, I find it interesting anyway. There's an old quarry works, and attached to that, I think it was a quarry lime works, and there's an 18th century, I think, lime kiln in beautiful condition. Let's go and have a look at it. Buzzard, peregrine coming back. There it is. Oh wow, look at that. You've got buzzard and a peregrine. Or is it? Or it might be a kestrel. Oh yes, look at this. This is a big one, isn't it? Look at the size of that. Size of that draw arch. Beacon Quarry. All backfilled in. But yeah, if there was lime works, this probably would have been burning limestone 24 hours a day, this thing. Amazing that it's still standing here. Look at it, beautiful. Just on way to Longstone Edge, and if you look in this sort of scrubland, there's waste rock, spore heaps all in there, and some corrugated iron in there. Perhaps it was an old building for the miners back in the day. Really interesting through here. A real corroded old barrel there, look at that. How old is that, do you reckon? Look at all the ants.
Yeah, just disturbed an ant's nest there.
This is that wheelbarrow, look at that. Whatever's remaining of that. Although the tyre looks in pretty good condition. Rummage around here, see what else we can find. Yeah, perhaps this was an old rake at one time. Just scraped off the top, more corrugated iron down there, and shoots off down the back. Just approaching Longstone Edge now, and in these trees here and all on this bank, in fact you can see these tracks. These probably were for the vehicles back when the mine was active. But yeah, this was, I think it was Longstone Edge mine, simple as that. But there's evidence all over. I mean, look at this. Hole bored out in that bit of stone there. But you can see this is all kind of, it's probably all waste rock before the grass took over. We'll go and have a look and see if we can see anything in those trees, any evidence of the mine. More spoil heaps. So did these trees come after the mine? I'm guessing they must have done, but they do look probably 50, 70 plus years old, these trees. But yeah, this all would have all been wasteland. More spoil heaps. Yeah, really quite unusual wood this. Look at these trees up here, it's like something out of Narnia. Monsell Head in the distance, the Wye Valley.
I don't know, there must have been something attached to that to maybe, I don't know, pull a cart along or something.
Yeah, just move that rock over there a sec.
Oh, it's a bit heavy.
On Longstone Edge, you just see right in the distance there's a mast. That's Stanton Moor. And then just to the back left, that's Bowl Hill. And just down below you'll have Black Rock and Cromford over that way. So you saw that earlier, Minninglow. Just beautiful.
They're beech trees.
Beech trees. Ah. Look at this. This is a serious shaft. Oh wow, look at that. That is incredible. All this hillside is all spoil heap from this mine. It goes all the way at the back there. There's a ancient barrow up there. I think there's a bunker and a broken trig, so we're going to try and find all three of those. If you look in the distance over here, you've got the Kinder Plateau, and you can just see the top of Mam Tor there and Rushup Edge. So yeah, once you get to the top, 360 degrees of the Peak District. Absolutely beautiful. Strange barrels. How many you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 barrels with some strange posts sticking out. Don't know what the meaning of those is. We'll go and see if we can find this broken trig up here on this mound. In there. Just leaving the quarry behind. We're going to come off here. You can take the track all the way back down. It brings you out near that small quarry at the start. But there is a public footpath, or public bridleway, and that's going to get us off the track. Come on Bella, come on through. Good girl. We're going to pass, you won't believe it, another mine. I think it's called Muse Mine. And there's a lot of open cast workings all the way along here because the quarry ends, but there was work carried out along here as well. Some of these sheep are a bit confident. See what I mean? So just on its own, in the middle of a field, we've got another shaft, and like I said back there, I think this one's Muse Mine. And if we look up here, there's an old collapsed roof there. It was probably a building that was related to this mine. I'm just going to go and have a little wander over. Let's have a look at the top of this shaft, see if it's properly capped off. Some serious walls that have been built up around it. Let's get over this fence. Look at this. Just like the other one on Longstone Edge. Bit of stone. This wall would have gone all the way around it at one time. Just heading down to Calver, and we spotted this rowan tree, and look at it, look where it's growing from. Growing out of this wooden pillar. It used to probably have a gate on it, probably a farmhouse here, and this little sheepfold. Glider. Almost finished the walk now. We're just heading down to Calver. It's just down here, about a quarter of a mile away. It's been an absolutely fantastic walk.
Gorgeous.
I'll pop this one on the website. Did you enjoy it, Laura?
Oh, it's fantastic. Really, really gorgeous. It's probably about 8 miles as well, so it's not too far. There's quite a few up hills, so you feel like you've done a really good walk.
My Garmin buzzed about, I think nine or 10 times for the elevation goals. So there's some serious climbing on this, but I mean, I think we only scratched the surface with some of the stuff you can see on this Longstone Edge. It's such an amazing place.
The views are just beautiful.
Yeah, brilliant. Right, okay, well, we'll sign off here and hopefully catch you on the next walk. Cheers, bye for now.
Bye bye.